I think this is actually my fourth video of the day. This is Friday. It's closed in on about 8 o'clock, November 3rd. Trying to calm down after talking about the Jessica Bundren trial. The title of this video is Time Suck. I lost a friend today. In part, it was my fault because I finally corrected her about the use of the word empath, which is a fictional word, just like homeopathy. I mean, people talk about homeopathy, they have no language skills, and it's just ridiculous even saying it. Curing a disease by inducing the same symptoms, that's homeopathy. She said she was an empath, and I finally had kind of enough. She had tried to convert me. She claimed that she didn't. She apologized and all that stuff, but she was very much upset by my video and very much offended, and then said goodbye. And I accidentally sent her 3 texts that I thought I was sending to my best friend, which those texts are supposed to be legally privileged. It's a communication between me and my attorney. But this is a person that's well known around Pflugerville, and she needs to know why I use the term time suck in one of those text messages. I think at heart she's a good person. We all have some annoying habits and stuff like that, but part of her personality, we've all seen them, some of us have had them in their lives, is that she'd come to help me and stuff like that, which I appreciate. I've always said thank you many times. She's really been very generous and stuff. Now she actually knows how much I have in my bank account. Please, I have a reputation on this town for rejecting money and stuff, telling people, thank you, I have money in the bank. I've never pretended to be broke. Anyway, that's one of the things that she was trying to get access to my account to deposit money, but I don't do that stuff. That's not with my most recent, the last year or so of my banking history. My agreement with my bank is it's airtight security. There's only one person that has the right to even deposit in my account, and that's my attorney. He's also the benefactor of that account. But I hope you hear this. I don't know if it'll modify the behavior, but it will make you more aware of it. She would come to me with a proposition, would you like this? Or, I don't know. I go, see, I'm fairly good at making very quick decisions, concise and precise, and describing my decision. I get it done very quickly. And then she's one of those people, and she's in that crowd where that kind of, considering alternatives, well, did you ever think about this? Or what about let's do it this way or whatever? Because she actually studied that kind of behavior in college. It's called theater arts. And this is actually going to be pretty short. I'm not here to hurt her. I'm just here to explain that she'd come up to me and she goes, this, and I tell her, she go like, well, you need a new, duffel bag, she had, you need another bag or something like that. Okay, yeah, duffel bag, make it cheap, dark colored, suit other. Boom, I'm done in less than 30 seconds. Actually, in a case of the duffel bag, it didn't take too long, but on many things, like trying to shop in Walmart with her was, the jacket I'm wearing is $22. She was trying to get me to buy with money she was providing. like a $60 jacket that wouldn't fit over this, the stuff like that wouldn't really, kept trying to always throwing out these, oh, did you think about this? Or what about this? Or would you like, and she could turn a simple, what might be a 20-minute chore into like a, uh, a really grinding, annoying 2-hour debate over the quantity, quality, every aspect, and every alternative and stuff, and just from 30-second description to 2 hours of vigorous debate. She asked a lot of prying, probing questions and stuff that should be common knowledge that I'm not going to discuss here. It's especially with all the people homeless people that she works with, and people that are that receive my type of disability. And that's one of the biggest things is that she was just kind of always trying to what do they call it, bigger, better deal, or is the old California. God, I really hate you gangster types. We don't want to really hear your. So, 6.5 minutes. You needed to really think about how much time. Of course, she enjoys this. I mean, she's, I don't think she's going to change, because she's associates with a lot of people who enjoy that endless banter about the quantity, quality, and all these alternatives and stuff like that. I'm not that type, and she couldn't read me that it was just grinding on me and stuff. And I'll repeat one more time. After I'd already told her, a bunch of times that I'm Jewish, she asked me the question, do I think that Jesus is our, she didn't say your, our, that meant her and me, all of humanity. Did I think that Jesus is our Savior, was the question. And you saw the results was me doing a 35-minute rant, which magically uploaded in only about, that's like 5 gigabytes in about 2 minutes. Since I stopped using, Starbucks Wi-Fi and Sherwin-Williams Wi-Fi and stuff like that, my upload speeds have, because I'm paying for that speed, it's gotten so much better. I don't really know. So none of us are perfect. And I just want to say in the end, I really appreciated your help. And I want to, I'm now creeping up on almost June to, it's almost like 5 months since the attempted murder and me coming to Pflugerville. And the generosity of Pflugervillians has allowed for me to save a fraction of my disability every month, because y'all are helping me so much. The only thing I'm ever really irritated about is the fact that y'all have given me, so now it's out of 5 months, it's actually, I've actually rejected probably $1,000 in cash from people. Sometimes I could just tell that they really couldn't afford it. I had money in the bank. I didn't really want to be tired of people handing me money. I don't beg or mooch and stuff. And sometimes I just want to be left alone, to think my thoughts and watch my videos and make my videos and do my shit. I'm still trying to be alive. I'm not here to constantly time suck you, beg off of you, and make you feel guilty for not giving me everything that you own and stuff. I never ask anybody this down for a penny. Yeah, you name it. You come forward. You charge me with mooching, panhandling. I don't do it. Talked about this. I'm going to go about it. So I now have enough money. My situation, actually, the clinic right behind me, you can believe all of the negative reviews. And I made other videos about the ownership of this whole health system. And it's funny that actually the Baylor Scott and White clinic that my doctor's at actually has a 4-star rating and very few negative reviews that are minor. The clinic I'm sitting in front of right now, the negative reviews are all true. I've been in there and I've watched it go on. My video is correct, right, spot on. My analysis was correct. And I'll leave it like this, is that because that's what you kind of do in the theater arts, is there's this person that's an MC or a producer or something. You know, a video that very few people watched, when my YouTube channel, this YouTube channel was a real success when I first came to Pflugerville. I mean, one night, one of the videos was going to over 500 or something like that when I discovered one of my subscribers was a convicted, child rapist. And I shut them all down. I made a video about covetousness. And I think that's part of the problem for you, MC, the person who told me goodbye, Kent, this morning by text, is that part of your behavior is catering. You have been trained by other people or have learned the behavior, for to me is very annoying, of trying to cater to and pander to people's covetousness. I covet very little. I don't like spicy. I don't like overly complicated. Life is already too complicated as it is. I know I have been a scientist really my whole life. So that's it. I just can't stand it. I can't stand people who constantly, argue with me, probe into me, ask prying questions. That's not my culture. That's not me. And, and then when you asked me, probed into me, after you've already watched the videos about, me talking about it, so if you're one of my first subscribers, then you asked me if I was a believer in Jesus Christ. After I already told you and put it in video, it was just insulting as hell. I have a right to be angry. I have a right to call you a time suck when you turn a simple 20-minute, errand or helping me into a 2 or 3 hour, 4 hour marathon of you yakking at me, asking me questions and countering everything and alternative this and alternative that and suggesting all this stuff that I've already eliminated. I'm a really great, businessman, decision maker. I am a tactician. It doesn't take me long to figure it out. I make my tactics, decide on what tactic, what plot, what plan, and then follow it, stick to it, not deviate from it, and certainly not engage in endless covetous talk. I'm sorry, I'm feeling a little bit self-righteous tonight because of the Jessica Bundren trial. I think I know who's in that car. That woman beat that child. That's it.